bright star in the nighttime. I'ma go hard when it's my time. Yeah, I'm hard and I'm light. You know you can't pause when the time's right. Sitting in the stars and watching you. You gotta ride the tug away.
So, good afternoon, Alex. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I think an emotional connection to the film. I think that's kind of what you really want from people. You know, we make movies that are about people in very intense situations. So it's really about those having an emotional impact on your audience, and that's the most important thing. Is that creates an investment in the story, and sort of conveying that is what we go for.
Well, obviously, Gale and Hurd she had a good idea of you two producing this documentary.
I've really enjoyed working with her. She's amazing and has an amazing career and history under herself, and so it's been a very strong collaboration. I couldn't really ask for a better partner. We've been traveling with this movie all over the world together.
Lost Boys is one of my favourite films. I'm sorry. I know I do like Bill and Ted, but Lost Boys is the favourite because I love vampires.
The ending was actually made and sort of revised while we were in the middle of COVID. So it was sort of intentionally commenting on how the world was so uh, unable to be together because of COVID. So there was this feeling of lack of unity and a kind of a desire for people to feel unified. And that was in a way where that very, very ending came from, was really kind of addressing where the planet was at that time. Find the good folks that are in the industry and align yourself with those people, work with those people. And then the experience tends to be much better and more rewarding, but also you don't have as much conflict, and you don't end up in dangerous situations because you're dealing with decent people.
Okay. And what you can't find on Google or YouTube, what are your favourite hobbies?
Being with my family. I wouldn't call it a hobby, but my favorite thing to do is be with my family. So that involves cooking and any of the hobbies that my kids like, and doing that with them. My youngest is really into making films right now. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, anything to do with that is very rewarding. But playing music and that sort of thing, riding motorcycles, the same stuff I've been doing since I was a kid.
I know.
Yeah.
And you did spend time in England too, didn't you? So what was your favourite
Yeah.
food over in England?
Indian food.
Mine too.
It's sort of like the Wizard of Oz, where you have the wizard saying, "Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain," and
Right.
and that's the algorithm saying that, right? But
Yeah.
behind the curtain, you just got this very, very human old man
I know.
yanking on a bunch of levers. And that's the same with any of these tech companies. There's just people back there. And people back there are making choices that are very human, that have nothing to do with an algorithm. They just have to do largely with profit. Links up all over our sites telling people where to get it, but they'll be able to get it all over the place, including in the UK and a lot of other territories. So I'll post that. But really, August 8th, it goes wide. We've just been theatrical.
I'm a bright star in the nighttime.